What's up, people? This is Brewing Daddy. We're going to be bottling up some German blonde today. So we already got our bottles sanitizing here with our filling tube and our bottle filler. We got our fermenter ready to go. Going to pull out our airlock. And we got our fizz drops and our bottle capper. So let's get out our filling tube and filler and drain everything out of it. We've had it sanitizing for about 10-15 minutes now. Got our bottles in here and our caps in here sanitizing. So we'll get those emptied out. Sanitizing these in a BTF Ida 4 iodine solution. It's a non-rinse solution. Works really great for stuff like this. Easy to work with, inexpensive. Just have to make sure your bottles are clean prior to using it. And these have all already been washed. All right, and get all of our caps. We're going to use silver caps on this blonde. We color code up everything that we brew so we know what's what. So our bottles and filler and caps have air dried for a few minutes. We're going to go ahead and put on our filling tube. Already got our airlock out. And we'll go ahead and cut our spigot on. And we'll start filling. We're going to fill these all the way up, and once we pull out the tube, the filling tube, it'll drop down to about about an inch or so below the top here. But I do believe we'll get 12 out of this one. We may even have some left over. It's quite a bit in there, more than usual. 2 down and 10 to go. So summer's pretty much here now. The weather's warming up. Brewing Daddy's got to get outside. Got to get the boat in the water. We're going to be trying out some other brands here soon. But we're trying to knock out some of the Northern Brewer brand different options for you. And if you do have a recipe request, please put it in the comments and we'll definitely buy that recipe and brew it for you. If you want to see what it looks like before you buy it, we'll be happy to do that for you. Just put it in the comments, whatever. It don't matter who it belongs to. Just give me some details of, or if you want to shoot me an email at daddy@brewingdaddy.com. You're more than welcome to do that, and you can just send me a link to it and we'll be happy to check it out or post it in the comments like I said. Alright, so we're going to fill all of these up. We're almost halfway there. This is bottle number 6. I'm going to throw in our fizz drops and then cap them and put them away. It's a pretty good smelling beer. It kind of reminds me of a Pilsner, the smell, which I really like Pilsners. And I've actually done, I've already brewed Northern Brewer's Pilsner recipe. And it turned out really, really good. I liked it. And I'll definitely have to do that one again. But this reminds me of a Pilsner a little bit. It had some hops in it, so it's going to be a little bit different, but it smells kind of like a Pilsner. All right, so yeah, we're definitely gonna get 12. Gosh, I hope we can get all of it in, what, the 12 bottles. There's a lot left. I'm filling them all the way up, as full as I can get them. I don't think I can go any fuller than that. You got to leave a little bit of headspace. The tubing takes up enough volume so when you remove it, once it gets up to around here and you remove it, it'll drop to the correct level. So that's what you want to try to accomplish. I mean, it's not always going to be possible if you're down to your last bottle and you can't quite get it there, but that's what you're hoping for. It does help limits the amount of oxygen in the bottle, and that space will fill with carbon dioxide. Gosh, yeah, we're definitely gonna get 12, no doubt. I hope I don't have to sanitize another bottle. Might have to. So what's everybody brewing right now? Post it in the comments, we'd like to hear. What is everybody brewing? Put that in your comments. I'd like to hear. If you tried out a new recipe that you think we'd like, let us know. We're open to trying any of them. Check out our winemaking videos. We got a blueberry wine that we just made recently. Man, that was a lot of fun. I really like, I like doing beer, but I like doing wine too. And I can't wait to see how it turns out. That's going to be a lot of fun testing that out. But you got to have a lot of patience with wine because, man, it takes months. Of the fruit wine's a minimum of 2 months. All right, we're going to be tilting this fermenter on the last one, I think. But we're going to get it. We're going to get 12. I have a little bit left over, but I'm not gonna mess with trying to get that little bit that's left over. Last bottle. We're definitely gonna get 12 out of it. That don't always happen. This is a little more cloudier than I thought it was going to be, but I think it'll clear up some more once it's been sitting in the bottle. But it is a little more cloudier than I expected. Time to fizz drop. Put a fizz drop in each one of these bad boys. These are nice. It makes things easy if you're bottling. Otherwise, you're mixing up sugar and having always end up with a bunch of these left over. All right, let's get them capped. Looking forward to trying one of these out. But like I said, I think this is going to be very similar to a Pilsner. So this whole process was 2 weeks in the fermenter, and then transfer it to the bottle, and then another 2 weeks in the bottle for a total of 4 weeks to have a complete beer. Which is really not that bad, especially if you're brewing every week and you're doing multiple batches like I do. If you ever slow down drinking, and oh my gosh, you're gonna have a bottle shortage like I have right now. I'm scrambling trying to get as many. I'm trying to drink beer just so I have bottles to put beer in. I guess that's a good problem to have. Not complaining, but it sounds like I need to buy a few more bottles. I've come to that conclusion. I don't know how many hundreds, probably more than thousands of bottles I've done so far. I never had a problem. I better knock on some wood, but so far so good. I never had an issue. These things work great. All right, so we're all bottled up. We'll be back to taste test this, and we'll give our thoughts on the final product. All right, Brewing Daddy's back. We're gonna open up this German blonde. We're taking a little bit of time off down in South Florida, hence the special background. But we're gonna open up this German blonde, pour it and taste it for you and see how it turned out. Looking good. Nice and bubbly. Nice and clean and clear, just like we expect it to be. Let's see how it tastes. Refreshing. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Crisp, clear. Not much of a bite at all, just a smooth beer. That's a good summertime brew. One more time, take a look at that. All right, we appreciate you all. We have taken a little hiatus, but we are back, going to be back in full force. Had to travel out of town for work for a few weeks, but we are enjoying ourselves, and we're going to be revitalized and ready to brew up some more beer when we get back. So until then, hit that like button, subscribe, share us, and check out brewingdaddy.com. Peace out, people.